Signs that a man is testing you. Okay, ladies, signs that he's testing you, he's vetting you, and they do this. Whether it's to see if you are wifey material or not. They want to put you in a category to see if, you know, they want to take you serious or not. They do it to get resources out of you, whether it's time, your energy, or your finances. Another reason they do it is just to manipulate women, see how far they can get and get over. But so signs that this man is talking to you just to manipulate you. Okay, so the first sign is going to be what they would call ghosting. So if a man starts to ghost you, if he's hot and cold, he's trying to test you out. He's trying to test your temperature. Girl, fail the test. Fail it. Even if you want to reach out to him, even if you want to pick up your phone, y'all stop picking those phones up, baby, and go read a book, go work out, go do something that you like to do. Stop picking up that phone and stop texting that man. And he know what he's doing, you know. And stop saying he ghosted me. Say something to the effect of, it just wasn't a match. It wasn't a match. Because when you say he ghosted me, you're giving that man the power. He has leverage over you. So, yeah. Never say he ghosted me. Another sign of manipulation men use is they start asking for favors. Small favors. It can be something as small as buy me something to eat. Right there, then and there. You tell them, I don't buy men food. That's a clear-cut boundary. There's no, oh, I'll think about it. I might compromise or negotiate my standards. No. You tell him, I don't buy men food. That's my favorite thing to say. Now, I've never had nobody ask me for no food, but this is one thing that I was telling men, like, no, I don't buy men food. Another sign. Oh, and also asking for financial favors, even if it's $20. They usually show their hand around. They show it earlier. You'll know if he's, you know, not it within the first couple of weeks, maybe within the first few hours. If you're very intuitive, you will know. So I came across one guy, and this was later on in my life. I know I look in my early 20s. No, ma'am. I'm just blessed with good genes. So this man is he's grown. This is a grown man now. He asked me for $100 within 2 weeks of knowing him. Okay, after 2 weeks of knowing him, he asked me for $100, and then he asked me who I stayed with, and that was a very weird question because I don't know you. Why are you asking who I stay with? So these questions happen within the same amount of time. Basically, he first asked me who I lived with first. This was his first intention. His motive was to secure a residence. And I know this because he got exposed on Facebook for jumping from woman to woman to woman to woman. You know, because he's kind of popular on social media. He has his following up, so a lot of women exposed him, including his ex-wife, and she left him because he didn't want to work a job. He didn't want to pay bills, and she got tired of him. And this came from her own mouth. You don't want to work. I've been telling you to get off your butt. So, you know, if the wife leave, it's a problem. So this man asked me who I stayed with. I told him with my folks. That was the end of the conversation right there. And he was already like working me up to feel sorry for him because he was always moody. Like, well, having a sob, like, oh, I'm just having a rough time type of mentality. That's how he carried himself. And that didn't faze me. Like, I'm not gonna ask you, sir, are you okay? I'm not gonna baby no grown man. So yeah, that's another tactic. They will come with sob stories. They will act as if something is wrong with them, to work you up to ask like what's wrong with them and how you can maybe assist them. No, don't fall for it. Now, like I said, they use all these tactics. Another sign is love bombing. A lot of them love bomb. The one guy that I ran into, within a couple of hours of talking to this man, he was already love bombing me, saying things like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with you, you know, I want your soul. And I'm looking at him like, sir, I just met you, like, what are you talking about? And I looked at him like, because he had a drink or whatever, and we were kind of like socially in the setting in the moment, and I was like, you drunk? And he was like, nah, no, I'm not. I'm looking like, sir, I don't even know you. I found that to be awkwardly weird. Like, I think he thought I was gonna take the bait. It's like, I don't even know you. You don't know me. How? That's a big statement to make about a person you don't know. So he was love bombing me to work me up to ask me for favors also. And when he saw that I wouldn't take the bait, he disappeared. It wasn't a match. And so after that, I think contact was broke between us. But at that point, when he realized he couldn't use me as a resource, or I wanted to help him, I can't help you be a man, sir. He started having a very nonchalant attitude towards me. This romantic man in person, lover boy that he said he was, it went out the window. He was nonchalant. He didn't care because he couldn't get me to feed into his sob stories, because I'm looking at you like, you a grown man. I can't help you, you know, become a grown man, sir. That's just not in me. So watch out for the love bombing, you know, when they stop talking to you after asking you for a favor. The favors that they ask you for, whether it's small little favors, to test your temperature to see if you will do it. I would tell any woman to fail the test. Like, it's never worth it. It's never worth it. To me, like, I just become repulsed by a man that has the nerve to ask me for money. That happened to me one time in my life, and I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be honest. He had me going, but then when he asked me for money, when he asked me who I stayed with, when he asked me, you know, for little stuff, I just became repulsed. Like, ew. Ugh, you're a grown man asking me for stuff. You're supposed to be, like, providing me with stuff, because I'm used to men that's, you know, taking me out on dates, you know. So, no, please. And it doesn't matter how he looked. I don't care how fine this man is. This man was about 6'3". He was dark skinned, pretty white teeth, handsome. These be the most, they're fine. I mean, I'm talking about attractive, but that attraction is gonna go away once you drained. And another thing, it's like certain things an adult should have, I believe, like, especially as a man, you need to have your own car, at least some type of income, and a place to lay your own head, you know. If he's staying with a family member, now times are hard, granted, times are hard, But I feel like that's my mama was telling me, we was talking about this. She was like, no ma'am, that's an excuse. She was like, men back in my day, they had like their own house, they had their own money, and they helped like their girlfriends. And so like I was like, ma'am, it is hard, you know, like the housing market, everything is a little bit, you know, messed up right now. Inflation is going on. She straight up told me, no ma'am, don't make no excuse for no grown man. He needs to have his own place to stay, no roommates. I said, okay, yeah, I can agree with that. The cars, of course, like that's number one. That's basic, like a car. Like you can go get you a used car for a little of nothing, or you know what I mean, and his own income to where he can sustain his own expenses in life. So ladies, quit falling for, let me wrap this up because it's getting dark where I am. Stop falling for the love bombing. Stop falling for the manipulation tactics. Stop falling for all these things that they use to test you out, because you ain't gonna want him no way once he get through draining you. I done seen friends go through this, and I'm like, girl, no ma'am, no ma'am, you can do better. So ladies, let's stay dust free. Bye.